Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany, taking a mountain of red grape juice over to the marketplace to sell it all. It's fun loading this stuff. Okay, not so much, but the money coming in is always nice. Then we gotta go ahead and feed the sheep, and then we can move right on to the month of March where we can start replanting in our fields. And for some reason today when I logged in and been doing stuff, the game is very stuttery. Why aren't you selling all of these that are on here? Probably because they're not actually on the flatbed. They're just floating in the air. Money wise, we're going to keep all of it for now. We'll get into the springtime and see what the money is actually doing. Okay, not close enough to the trigger apparently. I guess I can get out and just push him over, I suppose. Yep, not being sold. Alright. And then we got one out in the road. That should sell. Just push him over. And of course, any ones that are on the side won't sell either. This is all the grape juice that we have. I think this is 2 years worth. I took a picture for the thumbnail in the last episode of the first load I brought down. This is only the second load. I thought it was going to take 3 loads, but nope. I only needed to do 2 loads. Why aren't these selling? These should be in the trigger. Oh, I see. When they're on the ground, they're too low. All right. Alright, so we're up to 82,000. Let's go ahead and leave our truck here. It's out of the road, so it should be fine. I need one of my vehicles to grab the forage wagon. Well, this one will do. Is this one all fixed and ready to go? Yes, it is. Alright, so let's go get some hay and bring it out up to the sheep. Oh, and I do this every time I come out of here. The trailers always clip the beams when I come out. Alright, let's go grab some hay and feed them to the sheep. Let's go ahead and unfold this. Wait, is it ready for inspection? Required 11 months, no damage. Okay, so this one's all set to go. I think it's the other ones that might be still getting repaired. Let me grab the hay that's out of any hay that's left into the silo. We'll grab that. And if I remember correctly, it's only 25,000 liters that the sheep can take. So, no, I'm just going to load up 20,000. I think they got about maybe 4 or 5 in the feed trough. So, as long as we take only 20,000, we'll be good. Yeah, the game is very, very stuttery today. So, I'm not quite sure what's causing that. So, hopefully it doesn't show up in the video, actually, because that would be kind of annoying. Spin around here. And that's good enough right there. Go ahead and put the covers back over and take care of the sheep. Now I've been trying to think of what I want to do. I said I wouldn't want to buy any more fields, but now I'm second guessing myself because we are making more wool, well at least the sheep are, than we are cotton. And as we know and saw last episode, we got loads of clothing just sitting there waiting to be sold in about another month or so. And, you know, if the sheep are making more wool than what we have for cotton, then maybe buying another field, maybe not that big of a field, but buying another field and getting some cotton going, that may not be a bad idea. That way we might be able to make $1 million worth of clothing per season. Okay, let's just back up here. And $1 million worth of clothing along with everything else that we're making. Getting our loan paid off in year number 10 seems much more like a goal we can reach. Got to get that in just right. That'll do. I'm guessing they're not going to take it all. You're going to push me out of the trigger? Yes, you are. All right, now I'm in there good enough, I think. I think. Yep, we're good. All right, let me just double check on the animals here before I sleep through the month. I don't want any of them to die overnight. So TMR, we're at 42,000. They need 24,000 liters per month, so they're good. Water, they're good. Straw, they're getting low on, but one day without solid manure is not the end of the world. And yes, now the sheep are doing good. Water, they're still doing okay. And how much wool do you guys have in here now? You guys got a lot of wool. I think we need another cotton field. So maybe I take the money that we have earned and buy another field, but, you know, fields are not that cheap. Are these fixed and repaired, or what's the deal on these here? Yep, that one's ready to go. And that one's ready to go as well. So I should bring this over here and get the harvesters ready. Don't need to fix them right away because we're not ready to harvest anything for a while. Well, I say for a while. We're talking June. But let's go ahead and go to bed with 82,000 in the bank. Of course, we will lose some overnight from loan interest. Yeah, I'm just going to go to bed. I did take care of the dairy production as well. Went over there and removed the butter and cheese out of storage, so we got more spawning space. So the dairy should keep on producing. Might be able to sell some of that in another month or so. I think March may be a good price, but we got a lot of soup and preserved food to sell, I'm sure. Probably some potato chips as well. Wool. Oh, all right, we're full on wool. All right, so we'll have to take care of that. So a whole bunch of stuff to be doing this month. Any of my productions in the red. Oh, I forgot to bring the honey on over. All right, but you know, we're not piling up that much sugar. But I'll bring the honey over this month. Yeah, the wool, as we can see, yep. And everything else is looking pretty good. All right, so before we start actually getting into all the farming stuff, I mean, we're always farming. Yeah, so what do I want to do here for adding to a cotton field? I mean, potato fields, I think our potato fields are good. Sugar beet fields good. Do I want to plant cotton in both of these fields? I mean, I could just do that, but then I won't have more vegetables to sell. Or just buy another field. What is like field number 57? What's that one going for? 181,000. Ouch. But I could make that much money back probably in clothing in 1 year, right? Boy, I really would like to take some of this money that we're earning and put it towards a loan, but I think getting another cotton field in is going to be key. Anything currently growing in that field? No, nothing. What kind of condition is the field in? Well, it's got a stage of fertilization into it. It doesn't need to be plowed, and it doesn't need any lime. All right, let's jump into our truck and start selling some stuff and getting... wait, how much money was it? How much is it worth? 181. All right. Let's go ahead and get up to 181,000. I hope we can. No, that's the wrong button. You need to go here and check out the stock market page. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Potato chips. $89,000 worth of potato chips to the market stall. Carrot soup needs to go to the market stall. And red beet soup needs to go to the market stall. Okay, red beet and carrot soup. Market stall is right here where we sold everything. So let's go load up that stuff and see what we get up to. Yep, we're going to have another cotton field. We'll just sell enough for now. This month is going to go on for probably a couple of episodes. But we'll just sell enough now just to get that field before they plant something in it. Let's load up carrot and red beet soup. And then along with the potato chips, we should be almost there. Alright, let's go ahead and triple soup, carrot soup. Yes, carrot soup. We need to load that. And then red beet soup. Okay, so no red beet soup has spawned yet. Carrot soup. Alright, let's go ahead and push this stuff out of the way here. That's all soup that we don't currently want to sell. Don't think I need to be pushing it that far, because my truck will not go back that far to pick it up later on. Yeah, push that over there. Alright, carrot soup. Any more spawn? No. How about red beet soup? No more red beet soup has spawned. Is there... Yes. I got more stuff in there, but I gotta keep clearing out this space. Let me get this stuff loaded, and I'll go sell it with you in just a moment. Alright, 56,000 liters of potato chips, 14,000 liters of carrot soup, and 6,000 liters of red beet soup. And if this doesn't get us there, well, we got more material to sell. I think I'm going to be shy, actually, but we'll see. But it's going to get us pretty darn close. It would be nice to put this towards a loan, but as we know, that clothing does pay off well. So I'm $10,000 short. Well, we can fix that right away. All right, since I'm off the road here. All right, so we got parsnip soup going to the restaurant. Farmer's market. Ooh, let's go ahead and just sell this at the farmer's market. That's parsnips, right? Preserved food parsnips, $52,000 worth of parsnips. We'll go sell that. But before I go in there, I will grab the honey and put that into the candy shop, just to make sure that's up and going. These cars here in Italy just don't like taking the corners too quick. Yeah, always seems to be what I do in some series. Like, I don't want to buy more land, and like 5 minutes later, it's like, okay, so we're going to go buy more land. Turn that on and do that. There we go. We can leave the rest there for now. Yeah, it always seems like a lot of honey is piled up there. Well, if you look at it, we got 6,222 liters of honey. I mean, it's still pretty darn good. And it keeps the candy shop up to speed. Oh, I should be also looking at our sugar beet. I do have sugar beet in the silo that I can bring on over. But I'm trying to figure out, do I want to put it in as cut sugar beet or just solid sugar beet? I'd rather do cut sugar beet. We'll get more sugar that way. It's just a matter of will it go through all of it by next harvest season. Alright, let's get around our pallets of candy here. Yeah, strawberry candy, we're pretty much not making that anymore until they get the greenhouses kind of going. That may be another year or two. And this does not look like I have any parsnips out here at all. Let's see here. Parsnips. Maybe I do. Alright. I do have parsnips out there. I saw red crates and I was thinking red beets or carrots, but oh, everything's spawning before I can despawn things. Make sure we're selling parsnips. And, whoop, nope, grab that. There we go. Boy, today the pallets are just sliding everywhere. Alright, are we done with parsnips? Do I got them all loaded? Parsnips. Still got 37,000 liters of parsnips in the building. Alright, let me get these loaded. 66,000 liters of parsnips. And this should be easily more than enough to buy our new field, which will be cotton. Of course, now we're not going to see the benefits of that until next season, but next season will be a great payout. Yeah, let's go into here and get that field immediately. Where are we here? Field number 57. All right, still showing as empty. Not that it matters. If there was a crop in it, I think I could just go right in and plant right over it. But yes, let's go ahead and buy that. Thank you very much. All right, so now we got a cotton field. So this is going to be cotton. This is still going to be, well, this was cotton last year, but this will be vegetables this year. And yeah, we should be good to go. But that does leave us still $43,000 in the bank account, which is more than enough, I think, to go ahead and start getting some fields planted, which is what I want to do right away. So I will meet you back at the farm. We'll grab the Challenger, we'll grab the planter, fill that up with seed and liquid fertilizer, and start getting some crops in the ground. Going to start off with the Lamborghini, actually, and hook up to the potato planter and get a worker start planting in the taters. And once they get planted, the potato fields will be all set because they're already double fertilized and ready to go. Crud. I did a test last year. Was it cheaper to buy? I think it's cheaper to buy the seed than the potatoes, I think. So we're going to refill this with seed. Yeah, I think it was cheaper with seed. Leave a comment down below if I got that wrong. But yeah, we tested it last year. I think seed was cheaper. I don't know. I may have to try to find the video myself and go back and see what it did, but it would have been, I don't know, maybe like a dozen episodes ago, maybe even more than that. Whatever we did last spring. All right, let's go ahead and start unfolding this because this does take a moment. Okay, and while that's unfolding still, let's go in here and we want to create a job. Yes, target position. And this is all good, I suppose. I'm going to say 3 headlands. We'll do 3% overlap because I don't care how long it takes to worker to do this. And I don't want it to miss as many spots, but that should be good to go. And hire ourselves a worker. Hello, Francesca. You're in charge right now. Get that field. Well, you're not going to get it done. I'm probably going to have to refill you up a couple times. The Challenger should be... There it is. If I click on the right button there. So now I just got to go ahead and hook up to the planter. All right, let's go top this off with all the goodies. Remember to open up the covers this time. And somewhere in here, it'll start filling up with fertilizer, I think. There it goes. And now fill up with seed. Perfect. Close the cover. And I believe sugar beet is what we're going to be planting. That's parsnips. Where's the sugar beet? There's a sugar beet. Let me go into, just make sure I got sugar beet correct. Yep, sugar beet we can plant. So potatoes, sugar beet this month. Cotton. Ooh, I need to plant the cotton ASAP. I kind of forgot February. Yeah, let's, wow. That would have been a huge, I thought I had next month as well. I thought I had March and April. It's February and March. Get around the slurry tanker. All right, let's go plant the cotton. That's much more important. All right, let's find our way around the farm here. I mean, it doesn't take us that long to plant anyways with this setup. And actually, on the way down through, I'll probably stop at the fuel station and quickly top this Challenger off with some diesel. Just barely get out of the gate. And around here. So, yes, we do got some more stuff to sell. I'll probably sell it after we get a lot of the work done this month. I want to make sure, money-wise, that we're doing okay. And then once we sell some stuff, we'll probably throw some money at our loan. And I'm hoping now, by buying the extra field now for cotton, that between the fields and the sheep, it should almost equal out. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's one big fuel tank. $1,800 for half a tank of fuel. But it's very important. Don't. Okay, you're going to go out. Fine. Fine. Now I'm going to cut you off. How about that? All right. Let's go ahead and unfold this. Our all-in-one planter, which also rolls the field as we plant. And away we go. So I wonder, it's kind of hard to tell looking at it, but I wonder if this additional part of the cotton field over here, is that the same size as that field is over on the other side of the road? I think it's going to be relatively close. Close enough where it's not going to matter that much. Overlapping quite a bit there. Don't need to be doing that much. Yeah, that would have been kind of embarrassing not getting the cotton put in and getting to like April. It's like, yeah, okay, let's go and put the cotton in. Like, no, you kind of missed your chance, buddy. Got so caught up in selling everything in February, I just went right past a month to plant cotton. So now the cotton's not going to be ready until a month later than it usually is for harvest. But it seems like our spinnery goes through the material relatively quick. I think the spinnery now has been off for a couple months. So even though we got a later harvest now, I think you'll have it all processed and ready to go by next April anyways. Yeah, we're going to have $750,000 worth of clothing to sell. So that's why more cotton is going to be good to have. It's going to be nice getting all this crop put into where all the fields have lime on it. I just don't like the looks of lime on a field. Seeing white everywhere. I think it's just because it reminds me of winter. Alright, once I get the first headland done, it'll be a little bit easier getting this field taken care of. I wonder if I can get the whole field done with the amount of liquid fertilizer I have in the planter. As long as I get a field done with it and just have to keep going back and filling up afterwards, that's not too bad. But since I'm going through about 20% just on one headland, it'll be interesting to see if I get the whole field done or not. So the answer is yes, I can get the whole field done with the amount of fertilizer I had. So now I just need to go back to the farm and fill this up. But I think what I'm going to do, because we can do this in Farming Simulator, is on the way back, since I still got some seed and fertilizer left in the planter, we're going to switch this over to sugar beet, and might as well plant as much as we can in the sugar beet field. Going right past there anyways. Get done what we can get done. Yeah, we don't have to change the type of seed that we got in the planter. We just convert it over, I guess, like magic. Alright, switch us over to sugar beet. If I can find it again. There we go. I mean, we're not going to get the whole field done or anything like that, but, like I said, we're going right past here anyways. And slowly but surely get rid of all this white lime that we're seeing. The worker is still going over in the potato field. I do believe I got to refill that. I don't think they can get the whole field done with the amount of potatoes that are in there. I'm not too sure why my game has been stuttering on and off today. I thought maybe when I started it's because I had all the pallets on the autoloader. I thought maybe the game was freaking out by the way they were loaded and they were trying to jiggle around or do whatever pallets do. So it doesn't seem like I'm going through the seed as much with the sugar beet as I was with the cotton. And actually, I know I said I was going to pay off a little bit of the loan with a product I was going to sell later on this month. But since I've spent money on a field, might as well spend more money this month. I got to get that manure spreader for just under $100,000. And then I'm done spending money? I do believe I'm done spending money on equipment once I buy the manure spreader. And this part is just always a little bit tricky. I'm going to clip that wall. Yep, clipped it just enough. Actually, I'm not sure it's the wall I'm clipping. I might be clipping the downspout of the gutter. Someone put the field right up against this wall over here. Yep. And driving an articulated tractor and trying to get the back of the planter lined up just right. Watch out for their steps over here. Well, I might actually get a headland done, which I didn't think I was going to be able to. This planter sure has saved me amount of time on this map. And also being able to just have one planter, not a planter and a drill, is definitely nice. I have to switch back and forth. I might be able to make it down to our access road to the farm. But then I think at that point I will be out of liquid fertilizer. But this is a good start on the sugar beet field. Yeah, Francesca is still going away planting those potatoes, and looking at it, I don't think she's missed hardly anything over there. Course play is usually pretty good, but it's where it makes the corners where it's going to miss. But once it starts going back and forth across the field, it hardly ever misses anything. So I do believe the cotton field that we just planted, that's going to need another stage of fertilization. The sugar beet field is going to need a stage of fertilization. But we can't do it until the crop grows now. All right, I'm going to call that good on the planter. We're getting kind of low. I'm not going to be able to make it around again. So let's go ahead and get this folded on up. Let me just double check to make sure. Yeah, the cotton field, I don't think I put a stage of fertilization onto it. So, yeah, the sugar beet field needs another stage. And this field needs another stage. The potato fields are going to be good. The canola field and wheat field are done. And the veggie fields that we haven't planted yet, yeah, we'll get to that. When we plant the cotton field over here, that should do another stage of fertilization. And of course, we got this field way over here to take care of later on as well. But let me go up to the farm. We'll top this off, and then I think we'll grab our truck again, and we'll sell all the other soup and preserved food that we currently have. I think they'll give us enough money to be able to buy the manure spreader. Uncover those. Grass field should be all set, but that won't be cut for another month or two. All right, so that is all set to go. Let's check on Francesca and see exactly where we stand on the potatoes. That is a big, well, okay, not that big of an overlap, but that overlap may be a little bit too much. They might actually get the whole field done. All right, that's fine by me. Let's go ahead and grab the truck here. All right, so let's see where I got to be bringing this other stuff. Triple soup should have gone to the farmer's market. Let's see. Triple soup. Let's check the price on that to other places. Where is the soup? Triple soup. Let's see here. Market stall is $12.41. Okay, it's almost the same price. So that can go to the market stall as well. So, back down to here. Preserved food carrots. Preserved food carrots. $8.09. All right, that's a $20 difference. So, all right, we'll keep that. All right, let me just figure this out, and I will go sell some stuff with you somewhere. Don't know exactly where yet, but we'll be going somewhere with it. All right, first we got the preserved carrots. And I didn't take a good approach coming into this. The hedges as always. I usually cut over to that farmer's field, but I'm trying to avoid doing that for more realism. Well, these hedges, hitboxes, just stick out a little bit further than I always think they do. So we should get about 23, 24 grand from this. Okay, 22,665. Yeah, I need about 100,000 to buy that manure spreader. But if I'm that close, I can't really do that because I got to keep buying seed and fertilizer throughout the day. But all the rest of this is getting sold at the marketplace down here. Get around the candy shop. Grab all that. I didn't see what the grand total this should be, but it'll be what it is. Maybe by getting rid of all these pallets that I have here, maybe, just maybe, the stuttering will go away as well. Kind of had the same issue when I got on the map Hinterland, where I had my storage facility for all the pallets. When I got near there, the frame rate just tanked down to 20 sometimes. But it's not my... Well, the frame rate does spit out a little bit. Well, there's 70, 80. Couldn't get it all in one go. Why won't that other... There we go. Well, I think I might have enough money to buy it, but then I would have no money at all. That last pallet does not want to sell. Just because. There we go. So just shy of 100,000. So we'll have to wait on buying the manure spreader. Unless, what's the butter and cheese going for? Yeah, the candy, we'll hold off onto that. Manure slurry. Where's the butter and cheese? Butter and cheese are up here. Let's see, 962, 981. See, these prices aren't bad. Yeah, I'll get about 27,000 for that. Let's go grab that, and we'll bring it over to the market stall. And then buy the manure spreader. That way it can take care of my fields that need to be double fertilized. Or just another stage of fertilization. And then we can kind of wipe our hands of buying implements. And after buying the extra cotton field today, I'm hopefully done buying fields as well. And then we can just really just take any money that we bring in, going back into supplies like seed, fertilizer, and lime. The heck did I just hit there? And then the rest can go straight into the loan itself. Because we are at year number 5, so technically we got 6 years to pay off $9 million. Now, I kind of take it back when I said I'm done buying things, because I did say I would like to upgrade the slurry spreader with the slurry sprayer. And I may do the same thing with the manure spreader later on. But that means I'll be selling those original implements that we have for just upgrading. But you know what? That slurry spreader that we have does a pretty darn good job, actually. And apparently Francesca could not quite get the potato field done. Because they need to be refilled, apparently. Let's bring this back to production lane. And I think I am done selling everything for the month, unless I need more money later on. I don't think I will. We can park this up right here. Alright, let's go in and buy, because like I said, we spent money today. Let's go ahead and spend some more money. Manure spreaders, we're going to scroll on down. I think it was this one right here, the Bergman. So working with is 24 meters, and it holds 25,000 liters of manure. Yeah, I could have upgraded to a bigger one, still working with the 24 meters, and then it holds 30,000. So for 5,000 liters more, is it worth $50,000, almost $60,000 more? No, not really. Yeah, same thing. So yeah, I think this is our best price that we could possibly get for what we're trying to do. I'm not going to change anything on it, but let's go ahead and just buy that. All right, perfect. And now let's jump over. I thought Francesca was going to finish that field. And so close. It's so close. Alright, so what we're going to do here, because I don't want to go digging in my old video to try to figure out what is cheaper, filling up with potatoes or filling up with seed. I can just do a quick test right here so we all know. So let's pull up here. Oops, someone left a planter right in the way. Let's go ahead and move that forward a little bit. Alright, so if I were to fill this up with potatoes, that cost me, I don't even have to even do it now, filled up with potatoes, $1,376. That's a lot cheaper than seed. Alright, potatoes, filled up with potatoes. Now, someone did ask the question of, because I remember when I did this last time, does it cover the same area? I'm going to say 95% sure that it does. Because when I put seed into this planter, it shows as potatoes. It doesn't show as seed. So, yeah, got to refill it with potatoes. Potatoes, a lot cheaper. Alright, we're going to go finish up this field ourselves. I may get the sugar beet field done in between episodes, and that's about it, because we got plenty of planting to do. So it's not like you're going to miss out on me planting other fields. Got to make sure we get the other cotton field done also. And get a worker planting the other potato field. I need to get over to the vineyard as well. We got to plow between the rows there. But all the fields are going to be looking really, really good. Got to take care of the animals. We got a lot of work to do. Like always. Let me just tidy up the corners here, and then we'll be all set with this potato field. Although I think Francesca did a pretty darn good job. Still got $31,000 in the bank account. That should cover our cost. She may have missed a little bit right there, which is weird with the overlap that we had. Really? Didn't miss anything at that corner there? That's interesting. Yeah, I think she did a very good job. Can't complain at all. So I'm going to bring this over and get it set to start planting the other potato field. So the sugar beet field should be done by next episode. And while I'm doing that, yep, I'll be hiring a worker for the other potato field. And if I need to fill it up with more potatoes, I'll head on down to the store, because I got a seed hut down at the store to fill this up with, and fill it with potatoes. It's cheaper than seed. And at some point go on down, get the manure spreader, and we'll probably start spreading some manure on some of our fields, because we got a good amount of it. Not a whole lot, but you know, that's free fertilizer. Gotta start using that free stuff. But anyways, we made it to that part in the video where, as we know, if you made it this far and you like what you saw, please think about giving the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you're thinking about doing so, please do subscribe. But that's where we got to end it for today, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.